Howdy, folks, and welcome back to Satisfactory with Pancake the Paladin. We got some more stuff done between our little episodes here. We went ahead and earmarked the next thing we want being logistics, Mark 3, and put in some of the necessary materials, which is those pipes. We need to go take over some beams, and then it's going to be a hot minute before we can have 400 of the reinforced iron plate. That's okay. We also, while I was building, this is the screw area, by the way, brought those up from the bottom, start making screws. We got an area where we started making pipe, and then we moved our plate manufacturing back to here. And I did have a little, while I was doing some other stuff, I put down a dimension depot so we could have just some more available to us for building. Today, we need to start making our advanced part. We need to work on a storage situation for our base. And then we need to expand power again because I think, yeah, our max consumption is over our max capacity, even though we're not consuming all of everything. So, what we're going to need to be making, actually, let's just go ahead and lay down an assembler and check it out. We need to be making reinforced iron plates, modular frames, and rotors. Is that it? That doesn't feel like enough. I'm just thinking out loud here. Modular frames, definitely. Reinforced iron planes, double definitely. And rotors, definitely. I guess that's all we have available to us. I want to make, I think, 3 machines for this. These are the ones now I don't have spreadshot out because I don't know why, but I don't. I just wanted to get the main stuff on a spreadsheet. But I think we need to do these two. So 3 of these, 2 of those. Oh, these need these. How many of these a minute? It's 5. And how many of these a minute do you take? 3. So if I make 15 a minute and give that 6, that's still give me 9 a minute. That's not bad. So 3 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these, and I think we would be hunky dory. So let's get that going. Bye bye. So this will be, like we said, this will be our conveyor route. I think I want to have like a dedicated little bridge here to something else. I don't know, maybe, I mean, honestly, this far might be plenty. I just think it'd look neat to have the conveyors like then come down over here. I don't even know if I need to be 4 wide. How many things do I have? I think it's 10. We have steel pipes, steel beams, that's 2. Concrete, that's 3. This is copper sheets, that's 4. This is wire, that's 5. This is cable, that's 6. Then we have iron plates, 7. Rods, 8. Quick wire, 9. Screws, 10. I guess we do kind of need to have 4 wide because the max we could go here is 4 wide, and I don't want to go 4 wide. We'll probably go 3 wide, 3 wide, 2 wide, 2 wide. I guess we'll just have to see. 1 more. Why? I don't know. Oh, 2 more. So then we're gonna break it off this way. 4, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And then I think this is where we're gonna have our manufacturing for reinforced iron plates. Keep our driveway going here. We'll have assembler. We'll have the parts. Let's see. How am I going to want to do the parts also? I literally was laying in bed last night trying to think about how I wanted to do this. 1, 2, and 3 plates. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is our little highway we have of parts running through here. I'll put a, what's it called? Lift? A lift. Send the whatever parts are needed for advance over. Add them here. And then just have it be like throughput. And then come around and end up back where they were over here. So like right here, I would put a spot where like plates go up here, screws go up here. Then the screws might come down so then they can be the ground level one of these, whereas plates are the higher up one. I think that'll be good. Yeah. And then we'll want to do 2 for modular frames. We'll come across here. Keep this one out. 2, 3, 4. This one down here. I actually need to go out probably 1 or 2 more. I feel like there's going to be more we're going to need to add for this advanced production, but I'm not sure. Oops. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is like here and then back to there. This will be frames and frames. And then more space for not enough for rotors. Yeah. I'll need 1 more. And this will actually end up adding to our. We're gonna need another spot. I'm gonna need another spot. Let's do this. Quicker to run it across and then use our splotchy boy. Then we'll end up with 13 things. Because 13's a nice round easy number, isn't it? The things we do. Okay. We have our advanced parts production in place. Next. I wonder. Oh no, that's right below. I was gonna wonder maybe if we go down for storage, but I don't think we'll go down because this is right below us. But that's okay. I'm gonna need to add supports to the bottom. I'm gonna need to move our supports over there out a bit, but that's not what we're here for right now. Right now, we need to start making our conveyors that are gonna go down towards storage. We'll need, I think this is 6 machines doing concrete, which will give us an even, 15 by 6 is 90. I think we actually have 80. Where's my strength? Go away, other window. My other monitor, go away. Yeah, we do have 80. So we will end up needing to have a upgraded belt. Like I said, I'm gonna end up doing like a belt upgrade a palooza when the time comes, because it's going to be a lot. You in straight mode connect to here. So again, like I said, we have 10 coming out of here. Let's go ahead and put down, I did this once before, I'm gonna do it again. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, I think, and then 1, actually no. The only reason I would hesitate to put 4 in a row, like I showed you can do 4. You know what, let's just test it, shall we? I do this, and I do this, and I do this. If I put a lift, you clip? Oh, you don't. Okay. Then yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Delete, 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 delete. I don't know why I'm deleting. I don't need to be, but then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have 10. So we do this. Then we add those other lines. So just hook onto the outside. This will come and connect to this most outer one. Have a merger for these, which I think this is our beams. Are you beams? You are. Oh. Remember when I said, I really feel like there should be more? There is going to be another one, because we will have reinforced iron beams will be up here as well. How many a minute are you making? Oh, 30. That's fine. I think this is just making 40 a minute, if I remember correctly. Did I just do 2? That's how, what? How did I do that? The world may never know. So, okay. Please work with me. So again, let's go and see what this is gonna look like when it's all done. Gang, we're back. And look at this beautiful mess. I went ahead and put in what's going to be reinforced iron plates. No, encased steel beams, but I don't have it unlocked yet. So it's just there for whenever we are able to unlock it. But now look at it. I made a lookout tower to look from, but we now have our belt superhighway coming from our main part production, and then everything that is needed for the more advanced part production splits off and then comes back into the same spot in line. Everything did shift over a little bit, so I could account for adding the rotors and what are those? Modular frames. So I could account for adding those to the list, to the line. But here they are. Next is storage. And again, I think I'm going to, oh wait, speaking of, so I think for storage, we're going to take this monstrosity, hang a left, and storage is going to be, again, kind of on this level, but over here. I think. I want to and I don't, only because I think it would be neat to see like just this wall of conveyor lifts to like put it down a little bit. And then we'll have a storage area. Oh, I have a thought. We'll come around here. We'll have a storage area for these, just these. This is all that's going to be made here. Nothing else will be made in this location. So we'll have it hang a left, drop, do a storage as a basement-ish area. And then above that, up here is where we'll have the hub and where we'll have all of that kind of stuff. It's beautiful. I love it so much. It's terrible. It's ugly. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen. No, it's not. That's mean. Don't be mean to yourself, Pancake. This is beautiful, and I love it. And now we're producing everything we'll need. So now we'll make our storage. So we'll bring this out. Maybe. Give me the zoop. Oh. No, okay. Just give me somewhere to land. We'll run this over to here. And then hang a left. So our base is like over there. Is that going to be enough? You come to here. You come to here. Because it's 4 wide. So where does that put you? Let's do another 2 rows. Then we'll do a drop here. Logistics conveyor lift hole. Whenever I do come through and make my what's it called? What am I trying to say? Conveyor palooza. It's gonna be incredible. It's gonna change the way this whole thing looks and functions. Not really looks, I guess, but it will definitely change the way it functions. And it'll be great. So let's go ahead and put this. And we'll need to have the accepting pieces right below. 9H. Something I haven't talked about. We're on the grid here. Are we lined? Let me look up. I am just off, which is actually okay. One thing that was added in 1.1, we have our nudge that we've talked about. You can also use page up and page down, I think, to vertically nudge things, which is very helpful, I think. Oh no, we're gonna have to go higher because, yeah, that's fine. Let's go ahead and actually have a 2-piece here. If I ever remember where anything is. Oh wait, also, nope, that's not what I want. Another E. There we go. No, not E. I thought there was a way that you could change the oh no, that's not what I wanted. But that is what I want. Don't listen to me and what I'm saying. I thought there was a way to change like the foundation type. I could be wrong, but I could also not be. Let's go ahead and actually put this here, do some what's the word? Deforestation. Oh no. No one look. No one, can you go? If I please. Oh. Well, I blew up my nobelisks. Ow. And I got accomplished what I needed to accomplish, so I guess good on us. So now I need to go ahead and swatch. Oh, the swatch is already applied. Sweet. Go away, you buzz. And we'll do another group out to here. And this is where we will begin our storage. We're going to have to do some more deforestation. Maybe. Let's have a goal for this deforestation, gang. Not to blow ourselves up. Doesn't seem like a terribly hard goal, but here we are. And here we go. And one more down there for good measure. Boom. I don't think I took damage that time, so it kind of felt like I should have. One more. Whee! Boom! Eek. Alright, so now we'll run these bad boys down. I love the wall of lifts. It's very neat. And then we're going to have, we have 16 things. So we're just going to have 2 rows of 8 storage containers. Except we're going to have double storage containers just to have extras. We will end up with our industrial storage containers. I'm not 100% sure when that happens. It's not with Logistics Mark III. Is it? I have to go over to the hub and look. But the industrial is essentially just a double size of this, which is what we will also end up doing. So I think the play... Oh no. Let's actually... That could be fun. So, alright, we have a fun plan. Give me the normal here. We'll go like 3 wide, 3 long, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then we'll need 8 storage starting here. Maybe? Yeah. 1. I'm out of plates. Of course I am. Alright. Gonna go get plates. Again, this is hopefully the last time we'll have to go get plates. Because once we get storage in place, the plates will be going into the depot, the depot, and then they'll be available to us forever. We're going to have the availability for 4 depots here in the beginning. We'll go steal that depot we have at the old base. And we're actually probably just going to take everything we're making at the old base now and turn them into tickets, which is absolutely fine with me. Just because it will allow us the easiest way to deal with them. Because otherwise we'd have to like transfer them over here, which would be a temporary conveyor superhighway, which I don't think we need. Or if it's not a temporary conveyor superhighway, I would have to walk them over in probably 3 or 4 trips because I know the wire and the cable are both full. Oops, I don't want this. I don't want it. That's fine. So here we go. And then if we ever need to run down here, we can just hop on our conveyors and run. Because they are fast. Well, they will be faster too. A couple of turns actually. No, this is here. Oh, we're already in the advanced area. We ran down there faster than I expected. Good work, us. Anyway, as I was saying, 1, 2, leave maybe a space. 2 space. Leave a space. It's not super uncomfortable to walk in. 1, 2. 1. Is it 1, 2? Did I do 2 here? Is that the same? Now, why does this one feel way wider? I guess it's not. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 2, 3, 4. And we will need another on the back side also. for once I show you what we're gonna do. 1, 2, right? Nope, nope. 1, 2. Oh, son of a. So when we are over here, I think what we're gonna do for our four possible Mercer sphere dimensional depots are going to be plates, are going to be reinforced plates, and then it'll be concrete and then steel beams. Because once we do inevitably get Logistics Mark III, steel beams are what we use to make conveyor belt Mark IIIs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I love that we've talked about 7, 8. I love the parachute until it comes time to get down. And then sometimes it's, oh no, this isn't going to be, how many is it? 1, 2, 3. I need to go 4 out. Oh no, please don't clip. 2, 3, 4. Oh, it doesn't. 2, 3, 4. Ah, I really thought it was going to. 6 out? I did 2 and I did 8. Nope, 1 more. There we go. Oh man, that's so close to clipping. But it doesn't. Oh, we do need to take down those trees though, because they are clipping. All right, come here, buddy. You want to do this thing? Where'd you go? Hey, hey, bud. Ow for you. Ow for you. Come here. Yeah, I say. So now we need to get our chainsaw out. Chainsaw. And deal with this over here really quick. Like. I'm out. Why? I don't have any fuel for it. We're falling apart. We're falling apart. We're not falling apart. It's fine. But it's also like, get your crap together, bro. Get your crap together, me, pancake. I'm gonna get attacked, aren't I? I have one complaint about the combat. Just one. Outside of the fact that those spiders exist. That is a complaint in and upon itself. I don't have any time. Yeah. My one complaint is I feel like, as brutal, I'll say, as it could be, I really feel like you should be able to use the chainsaw as a weapon. You know? Because I mean, it's a chainsaw. I understand this isn't Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I understand they don't, like, there's not like blood and guts in this game, but also it's a chainsaw. I want to be able to use a chainsaw as a weapon. Man, I'm getting low on concrete too. So now we got this all the way. I made an extra. Now let's replicate this over here for our storage. So we'll do the industrial behind. So this will feed into an industrial, maybe 2 if we're being honest. We'll go feed into an industrial right behind it. 2. It'll feed into at least 1 industrial behind it, and then come back down to the dimensional depot that's on top. I think that would look neat. And then that would also, we could have like a U-shaped building to have our main ceiling of this one here, and then extend it back where the industrials are. And then in that little U shape could be where our hub and stuff lives. I love it. Thanks for helping me work that out, gang. Okay, so then you'll come here. That's 4. And then 5. Stay. I think this wall is just gonna look really cool whenever it's going. Stick. Actually, let's just do it this way. And then everything else. Oop, I'm in the way. Use me. The idea of a conveyor belt wall is fun to me. Well, it's like, you know what it is in my brain, and I think that it is a lot of this video game. You know when you go to like Target or like, does Office Depot still exist? Whatever. This might be my old man points, but when you go to somewhere like that and you see all the like notebooks and pens and you're like, man, I could be so productive with all of that. And so then you do something like write a first draft of a book and then buy up like a bunch of notebooks with the intent of those notebooks housing some of the information or some of the, oh, that looks so nice. I really like that. Some that those 6 to 8 notebooks housing all the different lore and stuff. And then you spend one night writing one thing in the book and then you'd never use them again. Like, you know that feeling, right? That's not just me. Everyone's done that. You'd miss. But that's what the conveyor wall feeling is to me. It is, let's actually see. I want to bring everything. Oh, I want to have the feetsies match up, but I just don't think the feetsies are going to match up like I want them to. But anyway, that feeling of potential productiveness is, I know I've talked about my, I don't want to call them struggles, but my life as a, oh no, why are you that way? Stop, go away. My life as a grown-up with grown-up ADHD, like, that's just a thing. It's just like potential. There's a word. There's a science physics word for potential energy. Something. I don't know. It's just my brain moves so fast and like, you could do this and you could do that and you could this and you could do these things. And then you don't do any of them because there's so many things you could do that it becomes so much that you don't do anything. I know I'm not the only one that is a person that has those thoughts and feelings, but regardless, that's the thing. Oh, we have 2 things of quick wire. I never talked about that. We have 2 things of quick wire and we have 2 things of screws because I'm going to end up, we're making 400 quick wire a minute and 480 screws a minute, which is something I'm not going to be able to deal with until potentially Mark 4 belts. And so that means I don't need as much storage. I could have 2 less storage oh. Goodbye. I could have 2 less storage containers, which means this already all kind of needs to change. So we can take off this one and this and this one and this. And we'll need to see, it was, I believe they are in, this 1, 2, 3. I believe it is screw, quick, screw. So those are gonna have to, let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, screw, quick, screw. So then it'll be, this one can go away, this one can go away. This one can run to here. this one can run to here. It still is kind of pretty. Okay, so now I'll run everything else back down and make sure I have that right. Screw, quick screw. That just, everything makes me think of, not everything, lots of things. Makes me think of, as we've talked about, my favorite book series, Red Rising, which, shout out, Operation Bedlam or whatever it was called happened, and they announced the upcoming web comic flash series of the Book of Lorne, which I think is going to be neat. I don't know if I'm going to, how I'm going to consume it, because it will come out first online, if I remember correctly. But in order to consume it as it comes out, you have to be a member of the Patreon. And listen, I love the books. I love the author. He is swell, old Pierce Brown. But also, you know, I pay for a lot of stuff monthly. And I want to support at $15 a month. I have no issue doing so. Damn it. Dang it. Again, I don't remember if I swear on this or not. But I'll avoid it if I can, for the most part. Just because, you know, my kiddos were to watch this. I don't want them to swear that much. At least not when they're, 5 years old and 1 year old. Anyway. I don't have an issue with him doing it for Patreon. I just don't know if I'm going to consume it in that way. So this should be these two, and they will be... Yeah, I did it right. Nice. I never finished my thought. What? No way. Screw quick makes me think of Screwface, one of the legendary howlers, and then Quicksilver, who is a son of a bitch, kinda. What other thought was I having? I want to support the Patreon, but I need to figure out how I want to do it, because they have it to where you'll be able to get everything you want to listen to or see no matter when you jump into the Patreon, but I don't know when I'm going to want to jump in to said Patreon. Man, the thoughts in my brain are all over the place. Sweet. So now we have all of this going in. And now how do I want to connect these? Because this is going to end up being 400 quick wire, which, yeah, like I said, is not going to be doable. And I want to be able to do this efficiently. So I think maybe I leave that there for now and maybe do something underneath. There's an idea. To have those go underneath and then meet up with that secondary storage that I'm going to be putting in. So we do something like run this to like here. Run this to like there. Again, I really like the movement that the parachute gives us, but there are times when it's a problem. Let's go logistics, floor hole here, floor hole here. And then we'll bring them again. Would come up in this general area, I think. Because if we do, let's think about this here. If we do 2 sets of industrial back here, we would have, hold on, you're not ready for you yet. We would have one connecting here, an enter here, and then an enter, and then another here. I don't know if I can do that. But if we will be clipped. We won't clip. We won't clip. Let me do another here. And there would be the on top. So then I could do put this one back maybe even a little further. Have that one close, that one back a little further. And then we would do, this would go like so. And then we would have our floor hole. Beep. Nope. Beep. Nope. Fine. It's easier to do it this way. Like here. Does that line up? And then have it here. And then it would connect like, why? It should. Am I gonna need to move you over just like a skosh, just one singular skosh? But that would then get in the way of these. I'll figure it out. But that's what's gonna happen, I think. Oh no, is there gonna be room for this to happen? There will be, I think. We're gonna be close anyway for our industrial things. So we'll go ahead and put these where they need to be, and we'll worry about them when the time comes. Next, we want to make our temporary solutions for our industrial, these dimensional depots. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll have to go back and get some more stuff, but I should have now, yeah, because we're making modular frames, baby. So we'll have, where are you? So we'll have one dimensional depot here. We will have another on our regular plate here. We'll have another on steel plate, steel beams here. And then concrete will have one, which we need to go back to the base and get, which will be here. Eventually, all of these will have their own dimensional depot. Oh, I ended up going back. How many extra? It was, let's see, 2 behind, 1, 2, 3 behind. 1, 2, we need to go back 1 more. And do some more deforestation. Okay. I am actually, as I was saying when I was on my lookout tower earlier, I was like, this is terrible, this is ugly, and I love it. I'm gonna do you one better. This is beautiful, and I love it. This is swell and beautiful, and I really enjoy how this has turned out. And we have some time. So I want to deforest. I'm going to go back to the current home base. And, one more deforesting. Bye-bye. Wait, before we even do that, we're going to run, slide, jump, and jump again, and come over here and look at the wall. I think we'll try to like backlight this a little bit too. When we put up walls, we'll be able to put up signs that we can kind of turn into lights, and it's going to be, I think it'll look really cool whenever we have the wall behind it with the lights. I think we'll probably want to do like a half foundation here as well, to like have a little breathing room around the edge. And we have a half, what is essentially a half back here already. Look at it. It's incredible. I love it. I think we've talked about how I shouldn't do accents, and that still is true. Either way, so I'm going to run back to my base. I'm going to get another Mercer sphere. I'm going to make one more sand fluctuator, and we'll be able to move. No, I won't need to do that. I can just, no, I'll just deconstruct the one that's over there and bring it over. I don't need to do anything extra. Let's chat while we're on our way, shall we? I do have things to chat about because we're going to up our power. And how, this grass. Is this something I can get rid of? Aha. What? That was, No, that is something I can't get rid of. That's okay. So what we're going to do next is we need to get our power under control. Not that it's not under control, because but we do have now a max consumption over our max production. And I'm again going to build in anticipation of my Mark IIs. So there are 4, I believe. Let's double check here. I hope my thing reaches. Do you reach? Reach! Come on, you can do it. Yes. Okay, yes. There are 4 normal nodes, which means one normal node with a Mark II miner can support 8 coal production facilities. So we're gonna, again, like I said, we're gonna build in anticipation of 8 of Mark IIs. So we'll need 3 water fluctuators, extractors. Oh, whoa. If you hold shift, it goes by 10s. So we're going to go 9 because we already have 3. And we'll be able to repurpose the ones that are there. So we'll need 9. And then we'll need for power, we'll need 8 by 4 is 32 minus 8 is 24. So we need to have enough stuff for 24 of those. We need to get a lot of rotors. We need to get some more cable. We already have a bunch of sheets, which is good. And then it's all going to be building up as we go also, which is nice. Hey, you're doing great. And then we will need to, bye-bye. Do I have enough space for this? I don't. I'll be able to take what I can. Oh, I did have enough. Wait, no. Is there a crate? I had enough. How about that? Do I have enough for this? I don't think so. I do. So we are now going to take all this that we spent all this time building and making. We'll turn this off. You're a good soldier. You did well. I bet I'm going to have a crate for this limestone though. But maybe not. So we'll take all of this and send it up to become tickets. Which again, you know, could be worse. This served our purposes for what we needed it for. So let's see, does that, it runs here. We'll do a conveyor lift. Up, up, up. And then if it needs to go up a little more, whatevs. We're gonna take everything and put it in there. You know what we're gonna do? There is something we're gonna do before we leave, before we shut down. Oh no. Oh, I didn't connect this. I could turn this into Mark II, but it doesn't matter. I need as many of those Mark II resources as I can. I need those reinforced iron plates. Something fierce. How many tickets do I have? Oh, we're getting up there. We're getting up there. I had some friends who used to make fun of me for how I said up there. And, you know, they might be right. But still, you don't gotta make fun. Yes, they do. That's what your friends do. What was I doing? I had words that I was saying. We're gonna go do one more thing over at the new base. Happy birthday, Satisfactory. This is gonna run to the 24th. I might get one more recording in before that's done. I'm ahead. I'm so far ahead. Which is a good, and oh wait, hold on. What? A thing you forgot about? No way. I need to make just one more Noblest. Because there is one of those coal situations over there that's covered up. And what do I need? More black powder, which needs sulfur and coal. Do I have sulfur and coal? I have coal. I don't have sulfur. There is a sulfur node back this way. Want to come search for it with me? Sure, while we chat. As I was saying, what was I saying? Does anybody remember? Your friends make fun of you. There's stuff. Oh, my light's still on. There's stuff I needed to do. I don't want to fall and die. Can I? Oh, I did. Oh, whoa! I didn't think that would work. Here we go. Oh, something's fighting me. Who's fighting me? You are fighting me. Dodge. Didn't dodge. Didn't dodge at all. Dodge that one. Get dodged on. I have no recollection of what I was talking about. Not gonna lie. But the things we want to do before we shut down today is we have like 3 or 4 things in the quick-wire world that we would be able to unlock just by having quick-wire. And we have a good amount of quick-wire. So we will do that, and that's where we'll end. And next episode will be the logistics. I just now see that I have a Z in logistics instead of an S. How did why am I the way I am? I hope somebody noticed that immediately and was like, bro, you dumb. I'm not just having the Z in logistics, be like, oh, I'm cool. It's edgy. I did that in 8th grade. My 8th grade edgy was my middle name. I have a CK in my middle name without, trying to give away my life here. I have a CK in my middle name, and I would replace the CK with an X because I thought it was cool. And it's not. It was also confusing because there's somebody else in my class who has the same name as me, and then their last name has the same first initial as my middle name. So I would put my first name, middle name with the cool X, and then last name, and it would cause confusion because of initials. And I don't know why I am the way that I am. But that's okay. Oh, wait, one more thing. I'm going to need 4 of these. 2, 3, 4. And do I have enough miners? I have exactly enough. How about that? I'll need to make more eventually, because one thing that happens when we upgrade to, when we upgrade to miner Mark II, your Mark II miners need to have, all right, one last thing. Anyway, your Mark II miners need to have Mark II, or no, they need to have 2 of those like individualized miners, those handheld miners. They need 2 of those. Give me this. Thank you. Boom. There we go. So for how many miners do I have in total now? I have was it 11 or 14? Something like that over there. Plus, gosh, however many. And that one down there. That also, the plan for that is that's going to end up coming up and being a part of our space elevator base. It's going to go over there. But the quartz, when we get the quartz, that's going to come be a part of this base too. And we'll have that on the other side of the storage area. Anyway, my brain going 1,000 miles an hour as it does. We'll need to upgrade all of these. So each of these will need another handheld miner. What are these called? Portable miner. We'll need one more for each of those, as well as, I think, rotors and modular frames. Oh, that wall looks really cool from down here. Ah, I like it. I like it. Actually go over there to get the quick wire, and we can drop off some stuff as well. But I think once we finally get, it'll be Mark III logistics. Oh wait, you know what? Now for the meme, the Z has to stay. We'll have Mark III logistics. We expand our power, and then we will get the ability to make those encased steel beams, like I had talked about, because those need done to be added to all this. Then, after we have all of that done, that's when we'll start trying to make stuff pretty. That's when we'll make our highways look a little nicer. I've been playing for 2 hours. Shut up. Don't talk to me. Don't put me on Front Street like that. Coffee stain. I thought we were friends. But we'll be able to do all of these extra things. That we should have looked over there when we get the industrial storage. Pancake. Come on. So, any hoozles. We will do that. When we get all of those little extra pieces. When we get our extra the belts. When we get our extra power, and we get Mark II miners. So there's just a few things, I want to get set up before we start making things all pretty. Which is, I mean, it's still a lot, probably. As I've talked about, I'm taking this much slower as a Let's Play series than some people do. Because I know some people, like, at this point, we're on episode 11. At this point in episode 11, a lot of people are just out doing like, we're already on late tier stuff. No, we're taking stuff slow here, just because that's how I want to play. All right, zip line, beautiful.
Zipline unlocked. When equipped, the zipline facilitates travel along power lines, regardless of whether the line is powered.
Nice.
Note, based on previous Pioneer events, Fixit recommends not using ziplines during thunderstorms and typhoons, or while drinking coffee.
Those two things go together. Anyway. Yes, these things. Oh.
New Caterium research options
AI
available.
limiters.
Congratulations on finding this metal. Many Fixit initiatives will benefit from Caterium's applicability in advanced engineering. Also, it is probably not sentient, and so unlikely to feel pain as we exploit it.
I suddenly want to have... Ooh, plastic. That's way down the way. Powerful Mark II.
Power Pole Mark II unlocked. This provides additional power connections compared to the Power Pole Mark I.
Which is important. AI limiters will allow us to unlock smart splitters.
Research completed. AI limiter recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Now I want to... Shoot. I forgot about AI limiters, boys and girls. Oh! Could have been bad. Now we're really running up on time here. I am going to add AI limiters up here. But man, that is going to really mess up the, like, nice situation I have going here for how all this is. Well, you know what? AI limiters could potentially be down here. Like I said, the quartz stuff is going to kind of be that way. AI limiters could potentially do that as well. Because they're not a base component. And I want this to kind of be our base component area. And the least base component is going to be those reinforced or those encased steel beams. So then we'll bring the quartz. And we'll have a quartz area where we'll also have an area for the AI limiters, I think. I think that's the play. How many AI... What's the throughput for AI limiters? AI limiter. It is 100 quick wire a minute. And we're making how much? 400 whenever we get going? So we could do 2 of those. And that would be where all of these could go. Hold the phone. Are you holding it? Are you holding the phone? This is the last thing we're going to do. We're going to go look. But as we're going to look, we talked about what's coming next. We talked about how ugly and terrible and beautiful I love this. This just really turned out really well. I'm really happy with it. But if we have, how many are we making here? 60, 60, 60. 60, 60, 60 is 180. It's not quite the 200. But wait, and how are we? Something's fishy. 60, 60, 60. Here's another 180. Is not that much. 360. So this is making 40. So this is making. You know what I could do is hold on, gang. He's thinking. I turned this down to just do 20, and then I set a duplicate fella over here. Have a splitter. Really just cram as much crap into this area as we can. Just cram it in. So then we would be making 200 on both sides. And then we could repurpose this 200 to send to AI limiters. We did it. Good job, everybody. Look at us. Look at us working together, being teammates. We are Team Pancake, and we are awesome. Okay. I'm going to need so many more reinforced iron plates. I'm going to have to just manually make a bunch, which is okay. 570 is just nuts. But that's what we do here. We build big for our britches. Maybe these screws will be able to be used for something else as well. I doubt it. So actually, oh, here we go. This is going to be fun. All right, guys. I need to stop. We need to stop. As I'm doing this, I'll do my things, my outro. I hope you guys have had a good day. I hope you guys have a even better tomorrow. And we will see you in the next one. Right? Oh wait, I should do this. We will see you in the next one. See ya.